full disclosure here on Trackside. My co-host Aaron Brown is training partners with Sha'Carri Richardson, of course, world champion in the women's 100 meters. But she had her season debut, and we love to see it. And here's the thing about this debut, though. So last season when she opened up, Sha'Carri opened up in a 10.8. This time, 11.47 in Tokyo. Now, here's the thing about Sha'Carri. Anytime this woman steps on the track, the internet eats itself. It implodes. It goes crazy. And so everyone was making such a big deal, Aaron, over her lackluster opener. That was them. So are you in or out on this huge drama about Sha'Carri? Everyone panicked about her season being in ruins.
Okay, listen. So I'm new to this, right? And I understand. I've seen other broadcasters. I understand you're supposed to be neutral. I'm just going to go out there and admit it. I lose all objectivity when it comes to my teammates. So I'm always going to be defending them in their corner.
On.
Yeah, as I should be. That's
Yes.
it's just a code. You know, these are my training partners.
100%.
We've been through the mud. Anyways, I'm all the way out, okay? Specifically with Sha'Carri, because we've seen this movie before. She's had times where she's opened up and didn't look like she was up to the task. And then Prefontaine rolls around and she's winning and blowing her way and looking like old Sha'Carri.
Smoking them.
Exactly. And for this season in particular, she has the bye already. She doesn't need to be ready in May. She needs to be ready in September. She doesn't even have to go to trials and light it up like she normally does. So she has time to build it up and take her time and just trust the process. Like, if she goes to Prefontaine and doesn't look like herself, then you might be like, okay, what's going on? I'm a little worried. But in May, it's
Aaron,
a non-starter.
I think even you have to admit that you open up at 10.8 last year. The year before was at 10.7. You come back at 11.47. That's like Earth, us being on Earth, and then someone else being on Pluto. That's like light years away. Those two times are light years away. Like, you gotta, like, that's...
It is. But... okay, she went across the world. Okay, she's in Japan. Maybe she just didn't adjust to the jet lag. You know?
True.
And it's not like the entire race was super fast. Like, another one of my training partners is T.T. Terry. She got second in the race, and she didn't light it up either. And she's already ran 11.0. So for her to run, I believe she ran 11.4. You know, there was something off there. There was something amiss. And I just feel like I'm just going to throw that race out. And if it becomes a trend, then I start to be like, okay, there's something going on. But for one race, I expect her to be fully a lot faster the next one when she goes.
Okay, quick question, then I'll leave it alone because I know this is your girl, and you are right as her teammate to stand by her and defend her. I admire that. You know I get it, right?
Yeah,
as
course.
you should.
Of course.
But I'm going to push you because I'm going to put on my broadcaster hat and push you and
Come on with it.
So if you're saying that about a performance that's not that great, should we have that same energy when someone goes out there and runs a 10.6 or a guy goes out there and runs a 9.8 or 9.7 in May? Should we be like, oh, no, it was super fast now, but it might not be fast later? Like, what should we do with that then?
It depends on who it is. So there's nuance, right? So if it's somebody who's a newcomer who just blazes a crazy fast time out of nowhere, I haven't seen it before, and we don't know what you can do. But if it's someone that's proven that we've seen perform at the highest level, I think that we can take it and say, all right, I expect them to carry this throughout the season. It also depends on who's your coach. They're the ones that have to guide you and make sure that you're peaked at the right time. So if you're with like an experienced coach, we know that you're in good hands and they're going to be able to taper you and get you ready for the big dance and be ready when you need to be. But if it's somebody, maybe a college kid, you know, they might be guns blazing now.
That's true.
But come September,
fall off.
Exactly. We've seen this many times. I know you've seen this many times as well. Sometimes we root for the college kids to make the team because we know come Worlds they're going to be petered out. So I think it's a nuanced answer.